Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Triangle Strategy Let's Play, featuring the one and only Felix Wind. That's me, and we're gonna get started on this side story. Honestly, I'm kind of curious as to what's going on here. I didn't even read the synopsis last time. At Whiteholm Castle, home of Glenbrook's royal family, preparations begin for a grand ceremony to commemorate a new age of harmony between the three nations. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling ready to check this out. Ooh. Oh, this looks so nice.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do. I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
Someone tells me they don't like Roland.
He is an
Did I call him Roland?
embarrassment to our
Roland.
family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Clarice.
But of course, Your Highness. The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost.
Avlora.
Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself.
Interesting.
Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in
Saintly
charge
Seven.
of the military and diplomatic affairs.
We got the
His
Akatsuki.
rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them.
That's probably true.
I know
Oh,
this
what?
man. Sorcelay End of Hyzant, yes?
Of course, we got some evil looking.
Just
Hey,
so,
honestly,
my lord.
hold on, because I
As
just
you
remember that
doubtless
this is a thing in
know,
this
he is
game.
the Holy State's Minister of Salt, a prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
Ah, dang. I can't see his face. This is the person talking, I think. Clarice? Okay. But I do remember that, yes, there are profiles that that you can pull up for the characters. And that, honestly, one of the coolest, probably underrated features of this game. This is Clarice. I guess we'll see his sprite later. I think we kind of got a glimpse of him earlier. But he's a merchant who travels along the realm's nations as a member of the Norzelia Consortium, an independent and neutral organization that manages the trade of iron and salt. Honestly, given his brow and his shit-eating grin, I would imagine that he is probably not the greatest of guys. You know what I mean?
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife. Thank you, Clarice. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
Oh, they were wrong, all right.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived.
Ooh,
They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Gustadolf.
Word has
What a
it that
name.
Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
Interesting.
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together.
I've had a lot to think and say about some of the names in this game. And look, this is probably one of the last times I hope to do this. But if your name is Franny and you are a crown prince, I'm not gonna hold you, man. You gonna have to do some legal pulls to change your name or something. Because if I am a subordinate of somebody named Franny, Prince Franny, I promise you there's just no... Anyways.
Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney.
Whoops.
To enjoy the revelry themselves.
Hey, bonus points for this game for picking up the voice line where it was at instead of cutting off or restarting.
Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
Who's this?
At ease, Huette.
Oh, that's
I
Huette.
trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolffort domain, was it?
Domain.
On minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
Ah, she's the right hand to Roland, huh? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, Huette. I definitely made fun of your name earlier, but with a sprite like that, you can definitely stay on the squad. This is Huette. And we'll actually pull up Roland's in a second as well. Member of the Glenbrook Kingsguard. A relatively new member of the Kingsguard entrusted with Roland's protection. She dreamed of serving the crown from a young age and was appointed a position in the Kingsguard after years of hard work. Hey, honestly, I respect it. We'll let her rock.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
And this is Roland, younger prince of Glenbrook. Roland in Glenbrook, as a matter of fact. The younger son of King Regna, who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. Sarah Nora of House Wolffort is his closest friend. Oh, BFFs!
Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
She's without a job if you don't fuel up or fix up.
Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not. So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolffort, no less.
How did you...
Oh?
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
Dad's a snitch.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Roland is stressed. He was trying to keep her out of it. Personally, I'm here for the allies. Okay, so that was neat. And I guess that's that for now, huh? Okay. I'm not mad. So in that case, let us go back to Castle Wolffort and see what's popping with the gang. Okay, so good to know that those aren't always just going to be, or aren't maybe going to be, combat scenarios. I actually thought they were going to be.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Hello!
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of. aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
But of course. Oh, dang, he booked it.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
Uh-oh.
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Hey, W. Eridor.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
This is Eridor Ballantyne, or Ballantine? Hey, however you say it. Listen, that's a fire name, all right? An experienced soldier and commander of Wolffort's forces. He has served Simon, I'm assuming it's Simon and not like Simon, alongside Benedict since the Salt Iron War, and continues to do whatever he can as a loyal retainer to House Wolffort. Yo! Cool freaking looking dude.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And we didn't pull up Frederica's earlier either in part 1. So this is Frederica Esfrost, the eldest daughter of the Esfrost family and Serenora's betrothed. She is the daughter of the former Archduke and a Rosellan woman and half-sister to Gustadolf.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
And of course, our girl Gila. Frederica's, oh, sorry, Gila, how would you say her last name? Bries or Brees? Interesting. Regardless, Frederica's attendant and tutor in the arcane arts. She once studied at the Ministry of Medicine in Hyzant, but the allure of Esfrosti archives, or of the Esfrosti archives, compelled her to move to the duchy. I gotta pretend I know what half of these words mean.
Those in service of House Wolffort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
I know we're introducing Eridor right now, but I just realized I should probably also pull up Benedict's profile. The steward of House Wolffort since the Salt Iron War. He has the absolute trust of his liege and has overcome countless difficulties with his intelligence and level-headed judgment. Oh, this is our guy. This is the one. He's the one who's going to carry us to victory, friends. All right, Benedict Pascal over here.
You'll be the lady of House Wolffort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
Eridor, my man.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Shout out Anna. This is Anna Pascal, an expert spy and Benedict's right hand. She was taken in by Wolffort after losing her parents and swears to do everything in her power to repay that debt. Well, I'll be. Dang, battle scars and everything. She looks like the rogue type, or like a mercenary type.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
Let's go. Serenoa, yo, you're that dude.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolffort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
Never could, I promise you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
I do wonder about their arrangement.
Certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Nice.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers.
Dad!
As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna and Eridor joined your forces. Let's go. Okay. Anna's aptitudes in battle. Strikes enemies from the shadows. Okay, so I was kind of right on like the rogue or maybe like mercenary type idea. Takes 2 actions in the same turn and can conceal herself from enemy eyes. Oh, two actions in the same turn? Oh, it's wraps. Erador's aptitudes in battle. Shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws the enemy's attacks and counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm excited.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolffort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day, the tourney.
Oh, this dude wants
my
to
blood's
fight.
Already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm. Classic.
Whoops.
From
That's what I get.
Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Something
Then,
tells
of
me these
course,
guys are going to be
there's our
strong,
reigning
like real
victor,
strong.
The pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawn Spear.
Like, if you got a title like
Still,
Dawn Spear,
I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolffort.
what am I supposed to do about that?
On that matter,
I'm just a dude from
there are
Wolffort.
two things I should make clear.
Uh-oh.
Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolffort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
Oh.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in.
Interesting.
Well, he's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Look at Benedict. I'm on top of it.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Okay, so it is
Indeed.
Simon.
Sadly, the lord of the house is in no condition to participate in the tourney.
No, Dad's dying?
Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men.
Well, dang.
So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
True. Yeah, Benedict is very freaking good at his job. Like, they were not kidding. Dude is incredibly intelligent. Honestly, if there's ever a time where like we have to listen to him, we probably will, without blinking, take his side on whatever is going on. Lord Simon, head of House Wolffort, welcomes Frederica into his home as both his future daughter-in-law and a symbol of Glenbrook and Esfrost's unity. Well, give me 1 second. All right. Without further ado, let's get started.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
Woo!
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
I don't know why I did that.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Lord Simon. Simon Wolffort, Lord of House Wolffort. A legendary warrior whose valor brought an end to the Salt Iron War. Head of one of the 3 high houses of Glenbrook, he is an exemplary lord who has the love of his people and the king's trust. Hey, you know that man's been through some things. What's going on, Pop?
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolffort, the Salt Iron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Because you're the greatest. Actually, I have no idea. We do not know the beef with Rosellans. Let me stop.
I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our 2 nations might be strengthened.
I see.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance.
And so this is another way of getting that to happen.
And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine.
Who still made her way into royalty, mind you.
For all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our 2 nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
No.
So that if relations between our 2 countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Oh, are you serious?
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
Really? That's crazy!
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolffort name.
Yeah, yo, nah, we gotta pull up.
Well said.
We gotta take over this nation.
If that is your decision, then...
Oh, hey, Dad, this is not the time.
Father!
Lord Simon!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolffort.
Oh, dang. You
You
said,
will
sir,
serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
Yo!
But, Father, I am not ready to...
Nah, he doesn't have a choice.
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready.
Let's go.
Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully. Then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Maybe even better. Wow.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
A little did Sir Noah know.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person.
He's such
This
a
is
good
House
dude.
Wolffort's entreaty and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Yeah, and she's a real one too.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Who?
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son.
Wow.
And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
No way you're laughing like this after almost having a heart attack in front of us, right? There's no way. A young hawk soar is completed. Save your game? Let's do it. I can't believe that was all of Chapter 1. We didn't even finish Chapter 1 proper. Holy smokeroonies, Batman.
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources.
Let's go.
This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long and battled realm.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the two of them being used as tools like that, actually. Because that did not occur to me at all.
One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Sir Noah Wolffort, inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon.
That's our guy.
He must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
To arms, brave warriors.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise.
I just realized I should probably look up who Lila is. Lila Vycroft. Vycraft? Viscraft? What a name. One of the Saintly Seven, the Minister of Medicine. One of the Saintly Seven, she is a woman of superior intellect who was appointed overseer, the Ministry of Medicine. Oh, well, what a detailed little biography you've got there, Lila. You doing anything after? Wait, hold on.
None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost.
He's probably a villain.
I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, How did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
Oh, he's playing his cards. He's playing his cards.
And this is your son? As I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all.
Talk to him, Dad.
For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
Ooh-wee.
You're abdicating your position?
You best believe.
Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Apparently.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Oh boy.
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Oh, we're doomed.
Of course, Father.
Well, the pressure is on, and we haven't even seen our first and probably only battle of this part. We'll get there before long, I'm sure. Ooh, Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. Oh, we got exploration? The flow of the game compromises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. Okay. Hold B or R to dash. To end the exploration phase and continue the story, press the plus button. Okay. I sense you may have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's three nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said that Lord Dragan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I can think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. Okay. Can we go into houses? Oh, we can. Oh, they were serious with this. I heard tell Prince Roland is striking his duties up at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Hey, hold on. That's my best friend you're talking about here, man. I need you to ease up. I think I saw a shiny object down here. I did. HP recovery pellet. Oh my goodness. Why is there so much? To see the peace we enjoy now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now. I'm sure. What's in this house? Give me the loot, give me the loot. I think I saw something shiny. Marvels of Norzelia Volume 8. Oh, snap. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. View the notes you collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle Notes from the main menu. We'll try and get as many of these as we can. Hopefully, I don't miss any. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Oh, well, hey, you hiding inside the house might be cheating, my boy. But, you know, do your thing. You, Anna. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolffort. Absolutely, I expect nothing less. Another HP recovery pellet. Nice. Gosh, this game is beautiful. Oh, anything in the house? Oh, hey, it's a kitty. Hello, kitty. Is there a shiny right here? No. Wow. They've made interiors and everything. This is wild. We see 2 interactions possible right here. Can't go into this house. There's been nothing to miss, my lord. Another quiet day. Well, that's good. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Hey, you're not lying. Not lying at all. Oh, I saw that. Another HP recovery pellet. Okay, now I don't feel bad for using 2 of them in the last fight. A lot of folk have been coming to town for the ceremony. I saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder. I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride to be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. Absolutely. Hey, yo, you got any loot? I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host of such a marvelous tourney. Who amongst the nations will win glory, which will be known as the fiercest in all Norzelia? I mean to be there when history is made. Hey, W Spectator. Wow. You're gone. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Ah, my apologies, but you are... This is Drogon Esfrost. After his father, Svarog, Svarog was all but relegated to life on the Esfrosti Outlands. He dedicated himself to his studies at the archives in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He is a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. Oh, that's terrifying, actually. Okay. The apology should be mine. I'm Serenor Wolffort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Ah, I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simon will spark inspiration. But I see us. Yes, I did. Another HP recovery pellet, and we step in here and see what's up. Ooh, don't mind if I do. 300 of what is the currency called? Do we have a name? I'm gonna say gold, maybe gil. Until the I guess until the game says otherwise. Yeah, I'm not mad. I just see the symbol. All right, let's see what's going on with you first. We're playing hide and seek till Dog comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Oh, these are choices. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Ah, one of my favorite games. Barrels are always my favorite place to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. These are all actually like pretty solid responses. I don't know how old this kid is, but I mean, you're playing hide and seek. We'll do this one, right? Because who knows what might become of this child later. So let's say, you know, think of your parent and hide very smart like. Dad's always saying he can't wait to show me the ropes. I'm certain he'll be happy to, and I'm certain you'll be happy to learn. If it makes Da happy, then I'll learn whatever I need to. Nice. Alright, what's going on with you? It's just like him to gallivant off with an airy word of farewell. Still, I suppose that this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? Oh, to know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Eridor told me, in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolffort is nestled safely in behind castle walls, or the castle walls. It is a town at peace, and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. I would say this one. Because I feel like, you know, I feel like it's only a matter of time before we are no longer at peace. And to talk about the commerce, is not really my style at least. So, yeah, top answer. I haven't known Eridor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, as I've done regrettably little relishing since I arrived. You needn't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters are set or have settled, I will give you a little tour of Wolffort myself. Thank you, Serenoa. I very much look forward to that. Hey, we're in. There is no rest for our young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land so that we might share the weight of your duties. Yo, honestly, she is so cool. Oh my gosh. My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone for of our livelihoods besides. Well, I'll be. I'm assuming I can't step into the castle. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech, and even more eager to see you triumph at the tourney. Yeah, we gotta make sure we do that, huh? Alright, let's end the exploration for now. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. Hopefully I explored everything.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolffort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
Is Dragan cool?
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzam's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Oh, no.
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh, no. Please don't make me choose right now.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Oh, thank goodness.
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt, and we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
Hey, I would hope so.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son.
Oh my goodness.
We of House Wolffort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Thank you, Dad.
This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be.
Let's go.
Of course,
That's a
we
setup.
do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
Why'd you say that like that?
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
Dragon is probably
The
spitting.
ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Interesting.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Very interesting. Wow. They are not playing with these character interactions at all. The setup is going wild. And also, big shout out that this is all voice acted. Or at least mostly. Oh, we got another side story. Holy smokes. And I just hit A without checking the little synopsis for it. But I mean, you see where it's happening. Whiteholm Castle.
Father spoke not a single word to me
Oh.
today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
This is Cordelia. Cordelia Glenbrook. I can't speak. The third child and only daughter of King Regna, who brought the Saltire War to its end. She is a young princess with a graceful air about her and prefers her kind-hearted brother Roland over the high-strung Franny. I still can't believe this man's name is Franny.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
Okay, and now I understand why she prefers Roland. This is Franny. Franny Glenbrook, the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince and eldest son of Regna, he studies the art of kingship at his father's side and manages the royalists. He often finds himself at odds with his younger brother Roland due to their differing personalities.
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth.
Wild.
He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolfforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolffort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord.
Let's go.
Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolffort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind.
That's wild.
Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Roland is a real one.
You think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Tensions are definitely high in this family, huh?
Brother...
Hey.
I yield.
And this is Sir Maxwell Iso?
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat, Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow, in the final match, no doubt.
Hey.
Take the field with House Wolffort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Let's go.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness.
Oh,
Your
man.
father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
Roland.
It
Come on,
cannot
man.
be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Wow. And to think, the banquet ends without incident, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Drogon, however, has something on his mind. Now, I do wonder what this could possibly be about, but I'll tell you what, we're actually going to leave it here because I know we are running on time. So, while this was a lot, and I mean a lot of exposition, it looks like we've still got more of it yet. So get ready for that. If you liked what you were seeing with these characters, this world and everything, the characters you've seen thus far, leave me a comment down below. Who is your favorite character so far? Who has given you the strongest impressions? I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, it's probably Frederica. Frederica, and honorable mention to Roland. Roland seems like he's got a lot of trouble, that he's dealing with mentally and stuff. Like his family is something. But I really like Frederica. I'm excited to learn more about her and see what we as Serenoa can really do to sort of, I guess keep everything together. It's looking really, really wild. But that being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Again, make sure if you're not already subscribed to the channel that you do so and turn that bell on, and you will be seeing another episode as soon as it is possible. Okay? I will see you in the next one, and take care.